Hello.
Hello.
¿Escuchas?
Yeah.
Good.
Rico Rico. Did you enjoy the Rico Rico from the teacher?
No, I don't like, but before criticize the Rico Rico, I took some tutorials for dummies
For what? For
to be able to criticize the
TikToks.
Rico Rico dancing.
Astrid, did you like Rico Rico?
Not really.
That was the most beautiful answer I could ever receive and the most sarcastic one. Okay, Karen.
Hi.
I was worried. I said I never accepted an Adrian in my classroom.
Okay. This is the computer of my boyfriend, so I think his name is on default on all the applications here.
Okay, so
Sorry.
everybody welcome Karen. It's similar to Karen, but with an E. Tell us, Karen, tell us about yourself.
My name is Karen Guarneros. I'm 34 years old. I am industrial engineer. I live with my boyfriend in Mexico City, and I love beer. I like wine too. I like Italian food and reading novels mostly. And I also like going for jogging and all other kind of exercise.
Okay, what kind of beer do you like?
The one that I like these days is Stella Artois.
Stella. Okay, I do like Stella. Well, she was a friend of mine before. See, yeah, I've always been good to Stella. And well, thank you for joining us, Karen. Karen is Karen was a student with me at Upixa, so she knows me now for a long time, but we hadn't seen each other for a long time either. So it's nice to see you again, and it's nice to see you trying to learn English. And this group is too. You can see Astrid here, who is our star student, Chiquita, who is Itzel, Chinese, Erika Montserrat, Pancho, who is over there, and Karen, our psychologist, the one who gives us therapy every time. And
okay, hello
the late girl. Okay. To introduce you to the dynamic that we are doing, I saw that Astrid sent some of your work, right, Astrid? Okay, I will show it. Okay, there you are. Okay, for last week we were talking about the last year. 2020 was very difficult for all of us, and there are some questions that I asked, and some of the students had to answer. So, Astrid, tell me about your questions. What are you most proud of?
I am proud of my two brothers that learn new things every day. And I am proud of my old friend Evelyn that lives in California and learn English with me. She didn't know anything about English.
So you were a teacher, Astrid? You taught her English?
Yes.
Are you a good teacher, Astrid? Can you teach this lesson, please? Because I'm very tired today. Nah, come on. Continue. Who are the 3 people that influence you the most? Ah, yeah. The point. You shouldn't call people old.
I influence my
Vieja, nos
sister,
sentimos mal.
Paula, to let go to her fears, my brother to learn colors, ABCs, and English. And I influenced my old friend that lived in Michigan to learn more Spanish.
Very good. Okay. So you taught Emmy to learn colors and the alphabet. And Paula, what was she afraid of?
The of the dark.
Ah, the darkness. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Paula is Astrid's sister, and she's afraid of the darkness, and she had her. Okay, who are 3 people who influenced you the most?
My old friend Ellie influenced me to learn more English. My mom influenced me to never give up, and Oscar, my English teacher, influenced me to never give up with English.
Oh, I love you, Astrid. Thank you. Okay, what were you not able to accomplish? ¿Qué no lograste? What were you not able to accomplish?
I could not celebrate my last birthday with my great-grandfather because of the quarantine.
Yeah, that was something very sad. Yeah, we didn't manage to celebrate our birthdays because of the quarantine, so it was very difficult. And I'm sorry that you couldn't be with your great grandfather, but I know that he loves you, and anywhere he is, he's thinking of you.
Thank you.
Very well. Let's continue, Astrid. This one.
What is the best thing you have discovered about yourself? That I can overcome my fears, talking English, and even singing English in front of people.
I'm very well, by the way.
Thank you. What are you most grateful for? I am grateful that I could interview my great-grandfather before he died.
That's amazing, Astrid. That's very nice. Okay, what did you interview him about? What questions did you ask him?
Where did he born? Where was he born? When he born? And a lot of things.
His history. When and where were he born? What did he do as a child? Everything, right?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, let's continue. Okay, the wisest decision I made.
I had to decide between 2 Nintendo Switch video games. It was hard because both are interesting. So the one I picked was the best, and I am very happy.
Which one did you pick?
Mario Party.
And the other one, which one was it?
It was Mario Odyssey.
Okay, Mario Odyssey versus Mario Party. I think you made the right choice.
Thank you.
The biggest lesson you learned?
COVID is a dangerous virus that no one believes in until you get infected.
I agree with you. That's very dangerous. You should take care of it. And the biggest risk you took?
I think they did not have any risky situation.
Okay. The biggest surprise of the year?
My family and I got infected of COVID-19.
19. Yeah, that was a very unpleasant surprise, but I am very happy that you went through it very well. So,
Yes, thank you.
and next,
I wrote some letters for my family and friends.
okay, the most important thing you did for others, you wrote letters for your family and friends. You wrote one letter for me, you remember?
Yes, I remember.
Thank you, Astrid. And next,
You're
finally,
welcome. The biggest thing I complete. A big 1,000 puzzle.
a big 1,000 pieces puzzle. Amazing, Astrid.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And your best, you're drawing, Astrid.
Thank
Where are you in this drawing?
I am there.
Yeah, but you are in the telepheric, or what are you doing?
Yes. In the sick
Zip line.
line, yes.
Okay, and there's your daddy and Emmy and Pau.
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes. It was awesome.
It was awesome. Okay, so you went to Ultra Super Multi Divertido.
Yes.
Tell us, tell us, tell us.
My sister's birthday, we went to Ultra Super Multi Divertido. It's a place where you have fun and not so fun. I feel super happy, surprised to be there. I was with my dad, my sister, and my brother. I was playing and having fun with my family. I heard a lot of sounds like screams, laughs, and more sounds. And I rode a zip line.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, 3 of your biggest accomplishments.
I achieved to assemble a 1,000 Harry Potter puzzle.
Okay,
I achieved to assemble a cardboard fireplace.
amazing.
Thank you. I achieved to have a business.
As you can see, Astrid, being as young as she is, she already has a business, and that's amazing.
Yes, thank you.
And what did you do to
What?
achieve these things?
Work hard and never give up.
Who helped you achieve these successes?
My mom and my dad
How?
working together.
3 of your biggest challenges.
A challenge was to assemble a 1,000 puzzle.
Okay.
A challenge was to deal with COVID.
Yeah.
And a challenge was to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, it was difficult for all of us. Who or what
Yes.
overcome these challenges?
My mom, my dad, and my brothers.
Very good. I want to teach you a new word, Astrid. The new word,
Yes.
because you have a brother and a sister, you have to use a word that combines them. If you have
Yes,
2 brothers, which one?
It's siblings.
Siblings. Very good. Very good.
Yes.
Amazing. You're amazing. Okay. What have you learned about yourself overcoming these challenges?
That I am a good person.
An excellent person, I'd say. And the past year in 3 words?
A difficult year, a contagious year, and a tricky year.
A very tricky one. The book about your past year?
The COVID year.
Oh, and forgiveness.
I feel sad and bad about my great-grandfather that died at October, and I miss him too. So I forgive me.
Okay, that's important. That's always important to forgive yourself. That's amazing.
Yes, thank you.
That's it? Or because the last part was to say goodbye to the year, no? How do you say goodbye to your year?
Um, uh,
I would say, my hands, say farewell 2020, live long and prosper.
yes,
Thank you, Astrid. Okay, next,
thank you.
somebody else send it. Bebelos, right? Let me open it. Did anybody else send the?
Yeah, I sent that last minute, but it's
There.
not finished yet.
I know, but you can. Okay, hey, for all of those who didn't enjoy my Rico Rico, that was my homework. I promise you. Ah! Can you see it? I really love Rico Rico now. Okay. Bebelos.
Yep.
Did you dance Rico Rico?
No.
That was your second homework, and that was the most important one. But okay, let's check your other homework, which was far less important and far less fun. Okay, tell me, going through your calendar, the most relevant thing. Tell me one thing.
The most relevant thing of the year, I guess, it was when I got fired.
How do you feel that
And
moment?
then when I got a new job, of course.
That was amazing.
I felt lost. No, I actually kind of felt happy because I was not at a job that I loved. So it was like an opportunity, but at the same time, it was like uncertainty because nobody knew what was going to happen and if there were going to be like jobs available. So like uncertainty, yet happy.
Okay, good. Okay, the most relevant aspect of your 2020, was it personal life, work studies, belongings, friends, community?
I guess it was finances.
Finances. What
Well,
did
maybe
you
not, but it's the one that I'm most proud about. Maybe it's not the most important, but I'm proud of my savings. It's
That's
the
so
only thing
good.
I did right.
Come on, most of you are very young, and honestly, you should start worrying about your finances and savings for whenever you're older or whenever something like this happens and you don't find a job very quickly. I think saving money is kind of one of the biggest or most important things you really need to do. Okay, now, wisest decision you made? Continue.
I think
Okay, you don't
for
have
that
to.
page, what I would take
Saving
is
money.
that I have to answer one by one. I thought that I would take only one for them.
No,
Okay,
come on.
saving money.
Okay, next.
Then the biggest lesson I've learned, never take anything for granted. And as people said, this too shall pass. The biggest risk I took, leaving my job. The biggest surprise of the year, finding out a lot of people lost family members and friends that were close to me. The most important thing I did for others, well, my family and I help people with economical issues by giving them food, and also help supporting my relatives that they got when they got sick. And the biggest thing I completed, I didn't come out to anything else but the course of Excel that I took.
They say that there are 3 things you have to learn. It's
English,
Excel,
Excel, and to self-esteem.
yeah, to love yourself. So you got the 3 of them. 6 questions about your last year.
What are you most proud of? First, I'm proud of myself, the way could you? First, I'm proud of myself, the way I handle some situations I went through. On the other hand, I'm also proud of my brother for the man he is becoming, and about my family for being together, supportive and loving as always. Who are the 3 people who influenced you the most? My mom, a friend, and my aunt. Who are the 3 people you influenced the most? I only have one, and I guess it's my brother. What were you not able to accomplish? My birthday trip. What is the best thing you have discovered about yourself? That there are some things I still need to work on to get where I want to be, and that I am completely capable of achieving my goals. I only need to stop hesitating. And last is, what are you most grateful for? I'm thankful for being alive. Moreover, for having my family and friends so close, even when we are indeed far from each other.
Okay, come on, tell us
That one is not finished just yet.
Okay,
it's not finished just yet. I was just writing nonsense, but
New Year's Eve.
I think one of the best moments was New Year's Eve, because somehow it gave me hope and faith that whatever lied ahead was going to be better. I spent this holiday with my family as always, but this year being together meant something else. Not only we got that far without getting infected, but also we have a delicious meal and lots of other things to be grateful for. The smell of delicious lasagna filled the air, and the sound of the bubbles of the champagne along with the bells ringing, meaning that 2020 was finally over, made all of us the happiest we could be.
Okay, that's how you improvise. I don't want to see if you are really trying.
Yeah.
You might be able to even write a book about 2020. Okay. 3 of your biggest accomplishments?
Wait. In my professional life, my team and I achieved the store's
goals.
The store's goals, and even beyond, with the best KPIs of the stores in Latam. And in my personal life, my cooking skills improved considerably. What did you do to achieve this? By working hard and looking for ways to improve even when things seem to be up to snuff, and practicing and cooking with love. Okay, who helped you achieve these successes and how? My team and my boss, and for the cooking part, my mom.
Amazing.
List your 3 biggest challenges from the last year here. Not getting crazy. and having depression again due to quarantine situation. Who help you overcome these challenges? My family and friends. What have you learned about yourself by overcoming these challenges? That planning ahead all the time may not be the best option, and sometimes I can just, it was supposed to say go with the flow instead.
Amazing. Okay, so you are still missing forgiveness, letting go, but you have your 3 words.
Complicated, life-changing, and unique. And if someone made a book about my past year, it would be called Get a Grip Girl. It will be about how to lighten up and not overthinking all the time. And this is kind of sarcastic because if my life was a book, it would be like a comedy. And the last sentence is also funny. Like, if I could survive 2020 and my ex, I can survive anything.
Totally agree. Okay, so Karen, because you weren't in last week's class, do you understand what the activity is?
Yes, it is about the things that we did last year. I think that the most important things and how it changes, right?
Totally. Karencita?
Yes, I agree with Karen that it's about the things that we achieved last year and all the challenges that we have to.
Okay, that's so cool that we have a Karen who's blonde and then a Karen who is redhead. And we can think that Karen is the bad Karen or Karen is the bad Karen. It's like amazing.
Do you think?
Yeah.
No, I'm a good person. I'm an angel.
What do you think, Astrid? You're in mute.
I think it's cool.
It's cool. We have 2 Karens. Karen. Okay, so I'm gonna set you, Karen and Karen, in a team, okay, in a kind of group in this class, so that you can, I sent you the presentation so you can discuss these questions amongst yourselves, okay? And the rest of the group that already worked on 2020, I'm going to take you to 2021, okay? Do you understand?
Okay. I started the homework, but didn't finish.
Doesn't matter. You can discuss and you can talk about it. Doesn't really need to be written, but you can talk about it, right?
Okay.
You can finish writing later. Good. Okay. I'm going to go to the section of groups 2. Okay. Manually create sessions. So it's going to be Karen's in 1 and the others in the 2nd. Okay, see you. Pancho, go. Go to your
What?
Go to your class, Pancho.
¿A dónde voy?
Ahí te
entrar.
un mensajito. Ese. Bebelos, tú también. Algo de aquí. Bebelos. Did you die, Veloz? Terence,
Hi.
Hi.
Terencita. Okay, you have the presentation, right?
Yes.
You have it open?
Yes.
Okay.
I did some of the homework, but I can share with you
Yeah, come
what
on,
I have.
tell us.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Share screen. Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Sorry.
I think you need to give me the permission of sharing.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. Mhm. 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 Doesn't show that part. Well, bit. Mhm. Come on, it doesn't show.
Or I can tell you.
Yeah, tell us, because I think in these sessions you can't. I can't give you permissions like those. Yeah, just tell. Okay.
Okay, so the first presentation going through your calendar. I have some specific dates that were important of the last year. I thought that only the first 2 or 3 months of the year was important, but when I started looking at my calendar, I saw that there are a lot of very good things that happened last year. So in January we had in February we had the first familiar meeting at a restaurant at Sonora Grill, and it was great because my mom and my dad and my sisters and my brother went. Nowadays that we are older and we have job, it is difficult to have all the family together in a dinner, for example. So it was great to have all of them together. Also in February, we went to a concert to the EDC. Do you know that?
Yeah.
And it was great. Also in March, I made a tattoo, the first tattoo of I've ever done. So in
What
July,
tattoo? What did you tattoo?
some flowers.
Can you show us?
No. No. No.
I loved it. I knew you couldn't, but that's why I wanted to ask you. Okay.
No, I posted on my stories, but I'm sorry. If you see it, okay. If not, I'm sorry.
Goodbye. Yeah. Shame.
And also in April, May, June, it was difficult because we were in quarantine, so we didn't know what's going on.
Yes, thank you.
Have you ever been in Orlando, Chinese?
No, but that's something that it's in my bucket list too. No, it was not last year. I think it was 2 years ago that I went to Disney, but in the LA.
Disneyland?
Yeah.
It's better. It's much better Disneyland.
And I was happier than the little children. I don't know why. But well, something that and what are you doing for achieve your plan Astrid.
I am at my business at Betterware. I am raising money and selling.
Okay, just a question, guys. Where are you? You already found page 14 in the booklet? Okay, I sent it in the WhatsApp group. Please find page 14.
Which page?
14. It's
Okay.
to find. Está difícil encontrar because they are not in order. Page 14, page 14, page 14, page 14, page 14. And in the meantime, while you find it, it says, dare to dream big. Dream big.
Okay.
What does the year ahead of you look like? Okay, I know we're already in February or March, but what does the year for you look like? Will it be great? What would happen in an ideal world? Write, draw, let go of your expectations and dare to dream. What's your biggest dream for 2021? The biggest one. For example, I want to start. I want to take this opportunity to start. And I would really like, honestly, would really like to start a family this year. I don't know how. I started with Stark already. And I love Astrid as if she was my child. And I have many people I love a lot. But I would really start the foundations. I would really like to start the foundations of my own family. My personal family. So I know it's dreaming big because I am a ridiculous guy who dances Rico Rico in front of everybody, but this guy want to be a dad. What about you?
You, which one? You
Yeah.
who of?
Whatever. Come on, Pancho.
No, go first.
Okay. Well, for me is to do a master. Well,
Yes. Also, there are a few people, and also, well, in the case when I went to Tulum, well, it was like, yeah, it's like in the middle of Playa del Carmen and Tulum, and the hotel. Well, we are only like 10 people inside of the hotel. So, for example, one day the pool it's only for us. So I think that these kind of opportunities are a few. And other good experience that I have was when we visited a cenote, and only
A big boob. In English, you call it a big boob.
big boob.
How?
Cenote, una chichota. that was just a joke. Okay. No. You call it cenote. Okay.
And there's only my cousin and me, and it was amazing. Yeah.
Okay. Also, Oscar, we were talking about, Karen and I were talking about the things that we did last year. And I also work on the presentation. This is what my last year was about. What aspects were the most important to you in the following areas last year? Which happenings or events were the most significant? Well, about personal life and family, I spend a lot of time. I don't know. I think I opened other presentation. Sorry.
Don't worry.
This is mine. I'm sorry. Well, stay more time at home and knowing my family, for example, my boyfriend and my parents. So they finally know me too. For example, what kind of food I love eating, or what kind of food, even if I'm not loving it, maybe I eat every day. That is surprising for them because they didn't know how I eat. Also about work, studies, and profession. I work from home, and I realized it is more difficult than expected.
Yeah, totally.
I didn't like it.
You didn't?
No, no,
What?
I hate it because I don't know if that is the reason, but because I think that the laptop that they give me was very slow, so the work was very difficult, and I hate working from home. Belongings, home and objects. I reorganized my bedroom and bought some furniture.
That's good.
Relaxation, hobbies, and creativity. Started to read again and turn off the TV at 9 or 10 p.m. almost all days for avoid any stress. And about friends and community, I visited some specific friends, not all of them, who I trust the most, and stop going to dinner or dancing or other things with other friends. So I didn't consider very secure.
Okay.
About health and fitness, I started to run more than before because I think it helped me with negative feelings about being all time at home. So it is, I think that it changed a little bit about my previous exercise. Or
Yeah, I have a phrase for running. Running is for cowards. I don't like to run. I honestly hate it. I love football and I love running when I'm playing football, but running for the sake of running is something I really hate.
Well, I think it helps with things,
Yeah,
thinking
it
and
clears your
feelings.
mind and helps you relax and stuff, but I don't see the point. If I'm not going somewhere, I don't want to run.
Well, you can
Look at this.
make a playlist that has
But pay attention.
beautiful songs.
If I'm not drawing somewhere or from someone, I don't see the point.
Okay.
No, come on. I really like swimming or biking. I prefer biking. What about you, Karencita?
I'm looking for this chart. Well,
Sorry?
it says personal life and family, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I also, as Karen says, I spend more time with my family.
That's
We
lovely.
start to play board games. About work, studies, and profession. Well, I changed. I moved to another job. I studied a diploma in education. About belongings. Well,
Books or something, that kind of stuffs.
Okay, thank you. And that's all for me. Well,
Astrid, your biggest dreams.
Um, my aim is to learn more embroidery. I just learned the basic embroidery, and so my aim this year is to get better, to see if I can make a business of embroidery and have more income of money. And this is my project
Amazing.
so far.
You did it?
Yes.
wow.
Wow. Come on. I wish I was that brilliant when I was your age. I mean, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Is there anything you can't do?
No.
Amazing.
Right.
You're sweet. Okay,
Thank you.
that's a very good business idea, because now that we have been facing this situation, the pandemics, we all have to think about ideas for our businesses that contemplate these kind of contingencies. And that kind of work you can do at home and sell it online, and you don't really need to start like a business or somewhere, a place. You can do it in your house, right?
Yes, thank you, Oscar. That is my goal.
Very good. Now, the next page, number 15, if you can see it, it's very similar to the one we had for last year. Try to find it in the group. Can you see it? It has the same squares than before. Personal life,
Yeah.
things,
Okay.
all of that, okay? So the question now is, in those aspects, how do you want your life to be? For example, personal life and family. Define the most important aspects of the following years. Which events will be most important? So what is your main goal or objective or aim or whatever you want to call it in your personal life and family? In my case, I want to share with my family more, because some of you said we sometimes give these kind of things for granted. And honestly, I just lost a friend, and maybe this will be the last opportunity we have to be together. So I want to cherish and enjoy as much as possible with my family and my friends, the people I love. Mainly you guys, that I almost see you every week, and I'm really enjoying these classes. And yeah, that's what I want to do in the personal life and family sector. How about you, Chiquita?
For me, I would like to spend also time with my relatives.
Yes, yes. I like very much. Well, I like very much the way that they describe kind of love in this book, and maybe we could well, maybe in that in this novel we could say that maybe it doesn't exist, but I think this kind of things happen in the real life when we are in love.
Have you ever read Cien Años de Soledad?
Yeah, I love it.
Yes, me too. I have read that book about 3 times in my life, and every time is kind of new.
You know,
It's like something new.
I have you ever seen the series Narcos?
I think, yes, there are 2 seasons or 3.
Yeah, but they talk about Colombia and they talk about Marquez. They say Marquez is the biggest exponent of social and fantastic surrealism. What he sees, that's what he places in his books. I mean, Colombia has a lot of parallels to Mexico, and one of them is that there is so much beauty in our countries, but there is also so much sorrow and things that we can't control, and people that, I mean, I don't think they intentionally want to hurt us, but they hurt us anyway. And honestly, if we didn't have the government we have had for a long time, we could be a totally different country. And I really like that about the work of Garcia Marquez, who's amazing. I mean, one of the best novelists or writers of his time.
Okay.
How you doing? Yeah, you about to finish or what?
I have something more to comment. How
Yeah,
much
come on,
time?
come on, everything. Okay, do you understand bucket list?
No.
Bucket list.
Bucket list is a phrase in English that it's a list, of course, which that's not very difficult to deduce. And bucket list refers to a list of things you want to do before you die. For example, one of the things in my bucket list was to start my school. And I did it last year. I started Checkmate. So that is one big check in my personal bucket list. Maybe some other people have the ones about traveling to another country, learning another language, jumping off the parachute, doing those kind of adventures and good things like having sex in an airplane. Well, that didn't happen for me last year, sadly, but I mean, who knows? Do you have, do you think you have an item from your bucket list, your personal bucket list? Tell me one.
In my case, I would like to have a school, but a school for children with troubles in learning.
That's very loable and that's very beautiful. Thank you. And Keren, one of your bucket list?
Yes, there is a thing that was in my bucket list of the past year, which was traveling to Europe, to France.
Yeah.
Specifically, but I
COVID
moved
got
to
in the
this
way.
year. Yes,
Yeah.
I moved it to this year, and I still don't know if I'm going to do
Be
that,
able
but
to.
I will try.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even if you have to row, even if you have to swim to Europe, go get it, because that's a sensation and that's a beautiful
You know, I have the tickets. I already have the tickets,
I
but
know.
I wanted to go to the Louvre Museum, and
It's
I think
amazing.
now it is closed.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it's amazing.
I don't know if it's going to be open this year or the next one.
Being totally realistic, I would recommend you to consider next year, because this year is going to be very difficult.
The problem is that I cannot change the tickets.
I know.
They are for me, and
yeah,
I don't know.
but talk to them, because I mean, you are not the only one there. I had a trip to Amsterdam and I had to change it to New York, because I'm going to go to Amsterdam, but when I decided to change the dates, they sent me the cost for the change, and they told me that it was very expensive. So I decided to change the location, and now I'm going to New York. So maybe you can do something else like South America or Gringolandia this year, and next year Europe, because it's going to be very expensive, because right now trips to Europe are very expensive. And
yes.
Very difficult to travel, because you have a restriction that you have to present a test, and you have to be for 14 days in quarantine in the place.
Yes.
And that's very difficult to manage. I mean, that's almost impossible. Okay.
Yes, that's what I've heard. So I'm not sure about that travel.
Yeah. Okay, we're going back. We're going back to everyone together. Okay.
Okay.
Karen, Astrid. It looks like how do you say that? Trabalenguas, tongue twister. Karen, Astrid. I'm going to all of you guys very fast. So, Karen, Astrid, Pancho, Bebelos, Chinese. Okay, so you remember yourselves. Okay, let's wait for the others. Did you like the activity, Astrid?
Yes, I really enjoy it.
Okay, of course, this is a very difficult project. That's why I had taken so many days of our lessons to do this, because obviously, as you know, this thing in Checkmate, I mean, I really want you guys to do things that are useful for you and are nice, and that really makes you think about a lot of aspects of your life that maybe you didn't ever think before. I mean, it's not very common for us Mexicans. We tell ourselves that it's better to live the moment and enjoy the moment, but a little planning never hurt nobody. Okay, so, and a little perspective always helps. I mean, we have Karen, who is a psychologist, and you weren't here for the last week, but Chinese said that this is kind of therapy, this kind of exercise, this kind of therapy for auto therapy for all of us. And we are like working our sorrows and our wins. And sometimes we feel happy, but sometimes we are frustrated. I mean, that's the thing. Well,
sometimes we need to wonder the things that we have done and the way that we want to go.
totally. I totally agree with you. And I know we should have done this exercise like in January, like in the moment that you have the perspective. But I think this moment is also important because now, right now, I am 100% sure that you all have forgotten about your New Year's resolutions. What was my resolution? Do more exercise, like
Stay alive.
stay alive. That's a very big resolution. Yeah,
And stay healthy.
try to keep it. Try to keep it. Yeah, that's important. I need students, and if you die, I won't have students. Come on. So yeah. This is a good moment for you to wonder if your New Year resolutions were specific enough and also big enough. You will see, Karen and Karen, when you check the booklet and what it says about the next year, that it tells you to dream big. What is the biggest thing you want 2020 to give you? What are you ready to give 2021 for it to be accomplished, for it to really happen? Okay. Chiquita has shared one with me that she really wants to get her scholarship for a master's degree, and she's giving it her best to get it done. So that's what dreams demand from you, to give it your best. Because even if you don't manage to get them, you know in your heart that you did everything you could, that you gave it all, that you broke yourself broke your back to get it. And if life didn't want it to be, you have nothing left inside. You can stay in peace and wait for your moment, okay? Because it's surely going to come. Okay, people? So thank you very much for today's lesson. I am really sorry for Veloz. I lost her in the way, and she's a very good, she could have been a great asset to these conversations because she's very insightful. But I don't know, maybe she's connected in her phone and she couldn't connect to group session. But well, anyway, sorry. For everybody here, I want you to finish your 2020. Karen and Karen, who you're missing 2020, and start checking and thinking of the 2021 questions, who are very similar, but they have their differences, right, Pancho? Okay.
Right.
Final thoughts, Pancho?
Stay safe, as now people say.
Stay safe. That's
Stay safe.
good piece of advice. Chinese?
Could you send it in PowerPoint? Not in
I
PDF.
sent it in PDF, but I will build it in PowerPoint and send it to you.
Thank you. And also, well, I think that it's a great exercise. We are also on time to think what are we doing to achieve our yearly goals. Thank you.
Okay. Chiquita?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that New Year's resolutions is a social construction. So we have a translation on the earth and it doesn't matter. It happens, but I think it's a good opportunity to stop our life, our routines, and think about our path and our goals and how we can achieve. And I think planning it's a good exercise to focus our intelligence, our force to get all the things that it make us happy.
Thank you. Astrid?
I think it's a great activity and we should try it with our friends and family.
That's good. Yeah, share it with your family. Your mom's going to love it.
Yes. Thank you.
Karen? Sita?
Well, also, I would like to add that we have to be grateful, and this exercise could be a small evidence to be grateful with the things that we have done, and to start to look for what the new things.
Very good. Thank you, Karen. And Karen, welcome.
Thank you. And I also think it's a very good activity. And think about the future, give us hope.
Yeah, that's also true. And apart from all of these insightful thoughts, it really helps your language to be able to discuss this kind of things in a normal conversation, but also write about them and also draw about them. And also it's a very rounded up activity. So I really hope you're enjoying it, and see you next class. See you on Wednesday, right?
Okay, thank you. See you.
I love you people.
Bye.
Never change. You're worth 1,000. Nunca cambien, valen 1,000.
Don't forget your
Thank you,
Rico
guys.
Rico dance.
Rico Rico.
Bye-bye.
I know.
Rico Rico homework. Remember
You can
Rico Rico.
improve your dancing.
Rico Rico, Astrid, eh? Goodbye.
Well.
Bye, everyone. Have a great night.
You
Same
too.
to you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.